Hey guys, welcome to another one of our videos. I'm the Worm, this is the Product. Today we're doing another juice review that we did receive free of charge from e-smokers.co.uk. We did receive this free of charge. It will not affect our review in any way, shape or form. During an honest review as always.
Always. He was waiting for me to do it. Straight on? Yeah?
Yeah,
straight on. Today what we're going to do is the Hangsen Cherry flavour. We've done the black cherry before, so this is now the cherry. We've got two strengths.
12?
18. Okay, so we're going to do two. Like I said in the red energy review.
Like always guys, blue is 12.
18 is orange, and I think yellow is 20. 24 is yellow. So thumbs up for that. It's not something you have to do, but it's nice to have colour coded bottles.
Yeah,
this makes things easier, especially if you use very nicotine strengths as we do, which is always good. I'm going to have a little vape on the 18 to start with. I think that we'll have a fluff about the bottle.
Okay, we've got cherry here guys. It's we're not short on the exact amounts of PG, but it's around 80 to 70% PG. They do tailor them to the flavour, so that's another thumbs up as well. But this is, it's got the tactile labels, chip compliant with the health and safety and stuff on there, just say it's poison. It's obviously child safety cap, and you have got the needle nose tops on these, which are always good because we drip a lot. And they're perfect for us.
It's not just for drip. If you're using something like a little clearomizer though, they're good for them.
Down the side, yeah.
The neck of it, and cartos, they're fantastic for cartos. You direct just exactly what you want. It's wicked stuff. Just makes all the difference. They really do.
Oh, you're done?
I'm done. I need a few puffs because I've baked it before. Off the bat, for me, it's definitely a cherry flavour. In comparison to the black cherry, I think kind of that's the best way to do this. It's slightly sweeter than the black cherry. I'd say the flavour's a bit more full-bodied, if that doesn't make me sound like a wine critic. It's actually quite a nice liquid. It's you get kind of a very subtle like earthiness like you do from cherries. It's kind of like you're getting the whole fruit, as opposed to a lot of fruit flavours. You'll get it kind of tastes like, I don't know, it'll taste like the skin, or it'll taste like the flesh, or it'll taste like a combination of both. You do get both with this. It's kind of slightly earthy, slightly sort of leafy like cherry is, but it's a quite good flavour. Tastes like cherry.
It's definitely a cherry, you know. I prefer this to the black cherry because the black cherry was very rich in its flavour. This is more of a, like Mr. Brown says, it's more like the actual cherry itself. It's not that the black cherries aren't rich, they are, but I'm just saying this is more like a normal red cherry. I'm not getting as much earth in this. I am getting a slight twinge, but it's not.
Oh, it's not major. It kind of carries it. It's not.
Yeah, it's just. It's like a background flavour sort of thing that it's there, but it's not tainting the flavour in any kind of way. It's just like you get more of like a really fresh cherry. It's very nice. No throat here for this guys at all.
So I'm going to disagree. I'm getting not major, but out of 10, a sort of a 3 or a 4 for an 18. That's quite low, I think.
Yeah, I'm getting like 1.
Worm is immune to throat at times. It does change.
It does go up and down, but
we're going to have a go at this 12, or we're going to stand here looking at the camera?
No, I was just. There was just something about it that I can't put my finger on. It's just yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, for me, I'm kind of getting. It is an all-round flavour. It's got that very mild earthiness. It's got a very mild, I want to say, leafiness, and that makes absolutely no sense. If you eat cherries, you'll know what I mean. It is something that is from a cherry, but it's kind of got that full-bodied flavour. We haven't pointed out the price on these guys, which is quite poor. $4.50 for 15ml, or $5.99 for 30ml, delivered for £1. Banging price.
Again, guys, it's the exact same cherry flavour I'm getting, except it's got a slight bit more sweetness in the lower nicotine shape. I don't know whether it's the nicotine that's overpowering the sweetness in the 18, but it's not like by a mile. It's just a tad sweeter, which is actually still very nice. It's just got a slight more sweetness to it on the 12, which.
It's not so much of an in as you intake it in. It's more of a as you sort of letting it out.
It's on your tongue more than anything. It's not on your throat. It's on your tongue.
It is a little bit sweet. I think that will be the nicotine, to be honest with you. Because with the nicotine, I mean, with that one, that is like a 1 out of 10 throat hit for me. This one was like a 3 or a 4.
Which is a 0
for him. There you go. No throat hit for him. But yeah, you do get a touch more sweetness to it than you would, or you do from the 18. But then I kind of come to expect that the more nicotine strength you have, it does kind of change that flavour slightly. Not the flavour itself, but the way that it's perceived, if that makes any sense. I get more of a, when I'm on an 18, I do get more of a, I can tell it's 18 in my mouth than I do with a 12 or a 6, for example. So yeah, I mean the flavour though is exactly the same, just very fractionally sweeter from the 12.
So for the 12, for what it's meant to taste like, 10. For the 18, what it's meant to taste like, it's a 10. For the 18, personally, 9. For the 12, it's a 10. Just because I'm getting a little bit more sweetness off this, and this just it makes it what I want to vape basically.
I'm gonna go 12 first. For the 12, for me, what it's supposed to taste like, I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Only reason is I think it's slightly sweeter than an actual cherry is, very fractionally.
Yes.
For the 18, I'm going to give it a 10 because to me that is what a cherry tastes like, exactly what a cherry tastes like.
Yeah, I prefer the sweeter. This.
There you go. For me personally, I will. To be honest, your nicotine strength isn't going to play a part in this. I'm just going to do one number for the both of them because the flavours are so similar. But for me personally, it is a 7. I'm not a massive. I like cherries, don't get me wrong, but if it's I would prefer personally a cherry flavoured sweet than to an actual cherry itself. I don't like actual cherries that much. Usually it's the opposite. I want it to taste like the fruit, and when they, like whoever it is, like Hangsen for example, make it taste like a fruit, they've done a bang up job because that's not easy to achieve. Whereas making it taste like a sweet is easier to do. In this instance, I would prefer a sweet because I like sweets. Basically, I do. I love sweets. But no. For me personally, it's a 7, but that's not a reflection on the fact it doesn't taste like a cherry. It's just for me personally, I want a sweet of a cherry.
I do just want to point out for you guys that the terms of sweetness is only like literally half a point sweeter, but that's the only reason I like it a little bit more. I prefer the little bit of sweetness of this than the real cherry that I'm getting off of this. Don't get me wrong, they're both tastes like real cherry. You're just getting, like Mr. Brown says, a slight bit more sweetness in this than you would from a normal cherry, but I prefer that.
There you go.
So.
That is our 2 cents, guys. Hopefully it's been helpful. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Mr. Proton. This has been the Wrigley Worm. Oh, hold on. Facebook and Twitter are down there. Facebook and Twitter are down there. Feel free to come on and have a little chat with us if you like to.
Catch you soon.
Catch you soon.